What is up, Midway Mayhem fans? This is Dan, and I'm checking in from a brand new park for me, Six Flags Fiesta Texas. And we're going to be doing a general park tour and also checking out Fright Fest. So let's head inside and see what they have to offer. Alright, so we've made our way inside the park, and we are headed to Iron Rattler. Since it is going to be a little bit stormy today, I want to make sure that we at least get that ride done before all the storms come in. So we're going to try to do as much as we can in this short period of time before the rains come, but stick along, we're gonna have fun. Oh yeah, it is time for Iron Rattler, the RMC coaster that is surely gonna be a hit. Well, looks like we may get one chance at this, and they're starting test runs on the rides. This is a beautiful terrain for Iron Rattler. And the storms are moving in, so this may be it, guys, but we'll see. As long as I get this one right, I'll be happy. Wow, guys, just got off Iron Rattler, and what an amazing roller coaster. Butter smooth, ejector airtime in at least 3 different spots. Is it my favorite RMC? It's up there, but it's not my favorite. Fantastic ride though. Scale of 1 to 10, easily a 9.5, almost a 10. Definitely got to come out here and try it. Hopefully we're going to get over to some other rides before the storm comes in. And we're heading over to Superman right now. I do got to say, this is one of the most beautiful Six Flags parks I've ever been to. Wall right here with the waterfall. But absolutely gorgeous. I love the kind of Western look. They do have some Fright Fest stuff out. We're heading over towards Superman. Aftermath. And they have some Fright Fest stuff set up in here. Legs dangling from the air. This is going to be a good scare zone later, I think. Fog machines, music, all sorts of stuff. We'll see it a little bit later. Finally, we made it over to Superman. So let's go hop on the ride and see how it is. It is a B&M floorless coaster. Should be a lot of fun. There's the beautiful lift. And we're heading up into the station right now. Looks like there's less than a 5-minute wait, so we should be on right away. And here we are, guys. So it is a walk-on, and I'm gonna go towards the back row for this one. Oh yeah, back row. Just got done with Superman Krypton coaster, and what an amazing B&M floorless. By far my favorite floorless coaster I've ever done. Tons of G-forces, amazing layout, tons of speed as well. Overall, just a flawless floorless. Every one of them should be like this one. So we're gonna go to a different ride now. Hopefully we can hit Batman or Poltergeist, we'll see. Well, we finally made it, and we're gonna go try Batman, which is their new S&S Free Fly coaster. You can definitely tell this is a newer ride. The queue line actually has some neat features to it. Oh yeah, we got a Batmobile. Check out the ride, looks really nice. And this is actually my first S&S 40 Free Fly. I've done other 40s, and I've done like the Intamin Zack spins, but never one of these. Should be good. More graphics while you're waiting in line. This is not a bad wait. Looks like maybe 5-10 minutes. Right in front. Go. We should be on the next train. plan has been accomplished, and what an awesome ride. I've never done those, like I said. I've done the Zach spins. Zach spins are a little bit more violent. This was just fun. We were off balance, at least the group that I was with, so we were flipping, we were turning, hanging upside down. An absolute blast. So if you get a chance, you definitely got to try this. And I can see why Six Flags is buying a whole bunch of these. Next year they're going to be put in different parks. The Joker is the name of it for a lot of them, but fantastic ride. Definitely should give it a try. And here come the storms. We'll see how long it takes. Hopefully these pass by and we'll be able to actually get on some more rides. We got quite a few in so far. Did Iron Rattler, Batman, Superman. So I'm pretty happy so far. The only ones that we really have left are Poltergeist, Goliath, and a couple other smaller rides. But not bad, considering I knew it was going to be 80% chance of rain today. While we have a little bit of downtime, I wanted to show off some of the food locations. We have the International Food Court. And let's go take a look. It's kind of like a fest house. This thing is really big, actually. Wide open. They do have a stage show in here. They have a pretzel stop, it looks like. Let's head over to the kitchen, see what kind of food we can see. They do have a dining pass, so if you have your dining pass, you can come here. And then this is a nice little area, pretty wide open too, a lot of serve stations. See, we have Mexican, where you can get your nachos, burritos. See? Then we have American favorites, sliced brisket, pulled pork, turkey legs, sub sandwiches. Bavarian, and this caught my eye because they have a foot-long chili cheese dog. They have bacon cheddar foot-long corn dogs, and then last one is Primo's Pizzeria. So you can get your family meal deal, pizza combos, whole pizza slices, but quite a few options here at least inside this area. Well, even though the rides are down, we can still see a show. In fact, this is a brand new show for Fright Fest called Dead Man's Party. It has some musical numbers. Let's check it out. And this is the beautifully big theater where the show's actually going to take place. But no video or photos are allowed during the performance, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to do anything, but we will give a review as soon as we get out. Alright, so I just got out Dead Man's Party, and that was actually a really good show. All the performers were incredibly talented. They could all sing, they could all dance. The numbers were really good, choreography was good, everything was really good on that one. So they have two showings. I highly suggest it when you're here at Fiesta Texas seeing Dead Man's Party. Well, thankfully the rains have subsided, and we're about to go on Poltergeist right now. Walking up the stairs, headed into the station. There's nobody else in line. All the rain scared away pretty much everybody, so everything from now on should be a walk-on. Yep, sure enough, walk-on. Bye. Well, Poltergeist is all done, and honestly, it was a fun ride. I love the launch. It is made by Premier, and it's what's considered a spaghetti bowl coaster, which means it's very tight, very compact, and there's a lot of elements inside there. If you've ever done Flight of Fear for the Cedar Fair Parks, same thing, it's just outdoors. But Poltergeist, good ride. That beautiful ride there is called Scream, and that's what we're headed to next. Just got off of Scream, and I hadn't seen it running all day, so I had no idea what it was. I originally thought it was just the drop tower. Well, I was wrong. It's a combo tower, so it shoots you up and then drops you down, and fantastic. I love these. Built by S&S, great ride. It's a good one. Little kids can do it, adults can do it, everybody can do it. It's a fun ride. So yep, you bob around, and then they take you to the top so they can drop you. Festival Bay Boardwalk, and that's where a couple of our next rides are going to be, right over here. And yeah, this whole area does feel like a boardwalk. They have a Ferris wheel. They have Spin Sanity over here, Harley Quinn's. It's like a tilt-a-whirl. Then they have, of course, the Fireball, which is their Larson Looper. And then over here is what we're actually going to be going to. So unfortunately, Pandemonium is going to be closed, and the reason why is we have a haunted house. It's actually using the queue line, it looks like, so no Pandemonium for us. Hurricane Force 5 is one of the park's newer attractions, and it's a disco coaster. So it spins and goes along the track here, which we're going to see in just a second. So it starts off kind of slow, rocking back and forth, and then eventually they're going to engage the spin on this, and all chaos is unleashed. So there it goes, spinning around, goes higher and higher every time. That looks like it has a decent spin on it too. Power Surge is one of the park's water rides, but unfortunately, it is not open today. But it's one of those flume-style rides where it drops you down and splashes you. During the summer, I'm sure it's very popular. The park also features a nice family carousel right over here by Power Surge. And yeah, if you like carousels, they have one. If you like wave swingers, they also have one here. It looks like we also have a Huss top spin, but does not appear to be working right now. But I'm sure during the summer, when it's a lot busier and not like this, it's open. Sky Screamer, which is the park's Starflyer. It's going to be our next ride. And this is actually the 4th Starflyer I have done in just the last month. And here we are, about to get on. This is a 200-foot tall Starflyer. And it's just chains and belts, and that's it. And Sky Screamer is all done. I love Starflyers. Again, I've done 4 in the last month, and I had never ridden them before. Tons of fun. I like this one because it does take you up to the very top, and then it brings you down a little bit, so you think, oh, the ride's over. No, you're going back up for a little bit more. Good G-forces, beautiful view of the park, so I highly suggest getting on the Sky Screamer right around dusk time. That's when I rode. It looks absolutely beautiful. The next stop that we're doing is right over here at the train station. And no, we're not about to catch the train. We are here for the arrival, which is when all the monsters start heading into the park. So it'll be in just about 5 minutes. A lot of people lined up for the arrival, getting ready for all the monsters to head inside the park. I hear it. Here comes the train.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now arriving in Crack Axle Canyon, the Six Flags Fiesta Texas Railroad.
And your worst nightmare. You are now in our most terrifying scare zone. Get ready as we are about to unleash the creatures of the night. It is time for the arrival.
And here they are. Time to have some fun! And it is time for Fright Fest to begin. Why not go for another ride on Iron Rattler and see? This is why perseverance is key, ladies and gentlemen. No wait! Yes! Not a bad day when you can re-ride Iron Rattler. The crew was nice, they let us go again, and I still have the same opinion about it. It's a great ride, great ejector airtime, but time to do some other rides now since the weather looks like it's finally cleared up. We're here at the Roadrunner Express now, which is the park's mine train ride. We're gonna go give it a try. Almost up to the station now. And there's absolutely no wait. Zero wait whatsoever.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the 65-foot drop here on the Roadrunner Express. Can
I get that again, please? I'm looking at you through the glass.
Our chariot has arrived.
Thank you so much for having again. Don't forget.
Roadrunner Express, the park's mine train coaster. Probably the best mine train I've ever done anywhere. Tons of speed, tons of G-forces. I thought it was going to be this teeny little coaster. No, it's an awesome ride. It goes really, really fast. Some pretty sharp turns. Excellent ride. I love it. Boomerang, coast to coast as well. The park's Boomerang coaster. And there are tons of these all around the United States, around the world. But let's give this one a try. Yeah, no wait for Boomerang. Let's hop on right now. Boomerang coast to coast as well. A Boomerang. Not a huge fan of these rides. They can be a little bit rough sometimes. I didn't headbang though, which is a good thing. However, I do wish it did have the new softer restraints, which I know they can do. So hopefully eventually this either gets upgraded or something else. But it's a ride. It was fun. I didn't hurt myself. And now we're on to the next one. After waiting for it all day to finally open, we are headed over to Goliath. Because it is now open, there's a bunch of fog over in this area. Kind of wish there were some scare actors, but it is pretty brightly lit. And then here we have the entrance for Goliath, which is the park's B&M invert coaster. And it is just like all the Batmans that the other Six Flags have. So they're very tight, compact, a lot of speed, and the G-forces are amazing. So this one should be a hit also. really kind of a neat view of the ride as well. We're heading inside the station right now. And there's no wait. Absolutely no wait. Beautiful. All done with Goliath, and it is now starting to rain again, so I think the rides may be shutting down very soon. So I'm glad that I finally was able to complete all the major rides that were open and available today. Goliath, very fun, very fast, tons of G-forces, just like all the other Batmans. Great ride. Definitely got to do it when you're here at Fiesta Texas. Oh yeah, first haunted house of the night, Slaughterhouse 6. Let's head inside, get scared. The line for this is directly underneath Roadrunner Express. That's actually where the house is. So in the maintenance area, it looks like, kind of, that's where they have this haunted house. One thing I do like is they are grouping people, so they allow you to actually get inside the line and not have to pretty much go in a single file line. So you get more scares here at Six Flags this way. Slaughterhouse is all done. Exit is right behind me, and I don't know, I feel kind of jaded. I've done so many Halloween events that this one, it just didn't seem all that great. Scare actors, yeah, there were a couple in there. They had fun. Not very scary. The set design was all right, but not very elaborate at the same time. But overall, it's a house, so it's something to do, and it's free. Well, this is definitely interesting. They have a skeleton wedding with music playing and everything else like that. It's underneath the bridge right where the train is. We're heading on to our next haunted house. Well, I do believe we have found our next house, Torture Chamber. So let's give this a whirl and see how it is. Alright, so Torture Chamber is all done, and well, there's kind of a common theme here at Fright Fest. They're not overly scary, but the mazes are pretty decent. That obviously was using another cue from some other attraction. Quite a few scare actors in there, and the scares that they were getting were pretty decent. But I give it maybe a 7 or 8. I mean, it was a good house. Let's go do another one. That just looks awesome. Lighting is excellent. We're in our next scare zone. We got a couple different scare actors here. Right over by the game section. A lot of thick fog right in this area. It's gonna be really hard to see here in just a second. Well, we're headed back towards Fiesta Bay Boardwalk for our next haunted house. It's gonna be right over where Pandemonium was. So in the boardwalk area, we do have clowns all over the place. More fog and lighting. But there's a lot of clowns all over the place. Despite the rain, I'm happy to see them all out. No! Love it. And this is our next house right here. So we have Fear Funhouse in 3D. Let's go. And here's the main entrance for the house, and we are about to head in right now and grab our glasses. So just got out of the clown house, or the 3D house, and I gotta say, it is actually one of the better 3D houses I've ever seen. The way that the paint is on the walls really does make you feel everything is popping out. There's quite a few scare actors, but there is a little bit of a dead space in there. Excellent 3D house though. I can't say enough about that. Overall, maybe a 7 on the scale, but it is a good house, and we're on our way to the next one. Hi guys, so we're at Fright Fest right now, and obviously we're not clowning around right here. There's a lot of scare actors all over the place. I'm having a blast. I think this person right here is having a blast.
Always have a blast. Six Flags.
So, have a good one, guys. Thank you very much. Our next haunted house is going to be Rockkill High School, and we already have a couple of these students out here eager to let us go inside the high school. They have a neat little bus over here. Definitely looks like it has seen better days, though. Let's head inside, see what's going on at the high school. And here we are, inside the line, going right by the front facade. And this is by far the longest wait we have had all day for rides or houses, so hopefully this is a good house. Well, we finally have made our way to the entrance and we're about to go in Rock Hill High School. We'll let you know how it is as soon as we get out. Well, we just got out of Rock Hill High School, and that is easily the best house here at Fiesta Texas. It has the longest wait, has the longest actual duration of the maze itself, and the most scare actors. So they put a lot of effort into this one house. So I would highly suggest, if you're gonna do one right off the bat, do this one, because it's gonna get a very long line later on. Overall, decent house. I give it an 8, maybe a 9 for Fright Fest. But overall, very good. And we have one house left to do, and we're heading there right now. Well, I'll say this, it's creepy in its own sense. Nobody is here. So literally, look at this. Nobody. Over here we have the zombie apocalypse scare zone, and well, it's a little dead. They have a couple scare actors here and there. One more time on Batman the Ride? Sure, why not? I don't know what it is. I absolutely love when theme parks are dead like this. And here is the Aftermath scare zone. We walked through it during the day. Now here's at night. Got a couple scare actors here and there. A lot of fog. Fog is real thick in here right now. You can barely see anything. That was kind of neat. So I actually really like that scare zone. Probably the best one that we have here at the park. And it's not over yet. There's still more of them all over the place. And then check this out. We have some lasers, and you can see the rain coming down through the lasers. And then we have a projection right up on the rock quarry. Monster Mash Bash. Our very last house of the night, buried alive. Let's get in there. Almost there. And our final house of the night is complete, buried alive. And I would have to say that is probably the second best house here at Fright Fest. They had a lot of practical effects. I'm not gonna give everything away, but a couple animatronics and whatnot. And here's the kicker. I went through literally by myself because, as you saw in the video, nobody is here. So I had everybody coming for me. So the best potential that I could have had for scares, I had it. And it was a good house. I easily give it a 9. But that's going to do it, at least for all of our haunted attractions here at Fright Fest. Yep, still nobody here. The last thing that we have to do tonight is the Monster Mash Bash. And it's inside this amphitheater. And it happens right at 10 p.m. at closing. We'll let you know how it is after we get out.
The transmissions will resume. I try to slice it's told. If you can flip the switch and open the third eye, see that we will never be afraid to try. When the cat's had a heart attack, you know that their time is coming to an end. We have to unify, watch our flag ascend. Ladies and gentlemen, our fearless leader has returned. They will not force us. They will stop degrading us. They will not control us. We will be victorious. Gotta keep riding with me, riding another pretty danger. Rise as God from tomorrow, and I wish you could see that you're the editor to everything except for me. Tell me what has become of my eyes. Am I invisible 'cause you ignore me? You broke a vision, promised me freedom, babe. Time being the thing to motion. And go with me in the clouds with that name. Can't believe this is a land from which I came. You know I'm ready to hate to say. Though it's so hard to see. But the road that was written, keep me free from sin. Till the sanity comes. I sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Yeah, tonight and tonight. Take my hand, rock to never, never land. We are the authority, and we are here to pay tribute to one of the baddest, most killer rock and roll bands of all time. So if we got any Metallica fans in the audience tonight, y'all make some noise! I see red, a trembling cracks across my head, and I told you, baby, dead. When I see
Monster Mash Bash is all done, and it's a long show. It's almost 45 minutes long, but there's a ton of songs in there that you're going to recognize. Performers were excellent. They had a huge cast, probably over 20 different people. Great energy from the show. I really recommend it. To top off your night with Fright Fest, definitely check it out. Well, guys, that is going to do it for our Six Flags Fiesta Texas tour and review with Fright Fest. And I got to say, it was an amazing day here at the park. Rides were absolutely awesome. Staff was much better than what I've seen at other parks recently. And I got to say, I had an absolute blast. Fright Fest was really good. Had some good scares here and there. Houses were pretty decent as well. But overall, Fiesta Texas, you've got a wonderful property here. And we're going to have more updates from here and from other parks from around the world. So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Midway Mayhem. And I'll see you out on the Midway.